Coming to you live from the SBC Center in San Antonio, it's the San Antonio Spurs and the Detroit Pistons. Hi, I'm Marv Albert, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Here is the starting lineup for tonight's game.
Starting at forward, Bruce Bowen. Starting at center, Rashawn Nesterovic. Starting at guard, Manu Ginobili. Starting at the other guard, Tony Parker. Starting at the other forward, Tim Duncan. The coach, Greg Popovich.
San Antonio wins possession of the tip and gets this game started. Parker sets it up near the middle. The Spurs keeping everybody involved. The Pistons giving their opposition no room to move. The Spurs nearly turned it over.
The defensive player got a hand on the ball.
Wallace with the rejection.
That was an inspiring defensive play, Marv. He's showing a lot of energy on defense.
We're seeing very tough defense being played by Wallace. Richard Hamilton able to take it all the way for the dunk.
Rip's got a scorer's mentality, Marv. He looks for his openings on every possession, and he's not afraid to take it up strong for the finish.
Hamilton on the rejection, and that was a terrific defensive play.
He timed it perfectly to deny him the shot.
Duncan with the notion to fire. The feed by Bowen. Wallace, not a lot of space. The two's no good.
Duncan is refusing to give up easy baskets down low.
He made a nice effort to force the opposing player into a tough shot. Bowen puts it up. Yes! Going over the top of the bigger defender that time.
He challenged him that time and came up with the basket. Sometimes that's what you have to do against a defender who's bigger than you. You can't be tentative. Be aggressive. Go at the defense. Take chances.
Parker with the penetration, hits the close one. Billups directing traffic from the left side. Nesterovic with the block. Almost stolen. Advances up court. Ginobili with 4 left. Scooped up by Billups. Prince in traffic. Misses the two.
This team is on a roll defensively.
The defensive pressure is being led by Ginobili. He changes direction. Parker from down low. Tips it in. Nicely done. The shot. Prince counted and the foul.
That's his first personal team foul, number 1. To the line, shooting 1, Tayshaun Prince.
Prince comes away with a 3-point play. He sets up on the right. Sent away by Hamilton. Backs him down. Wallace setting up down low. The miss, and it goes out of bounds. Setting it up on the left. The Pistons are all over their opponents. A lot of players getting touches on the Spurs. Sent back by Prince. Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touch by the Pistons. Gets the finger roll.
Parker.
They made the right call, clearing the floor and isolating the defender.
Nesterovic sends it back. Finger rolls it out.
They need to be better prepared defensively to cut off the penetration.
The help side defense was nowhere to be found. Backing down. He doesn't bite on the fake. That shot sent sailing from behind by Duncan. Bowen guarded by Phillips. Bowen elevates, hits the two. Clock's at 3. Down to 2. Hook shot's good. He sets up on the left side. Ben Wallace on the denial.
He's showing us why he was named Defensive Player of the Year in back-to-back seasons. He's just got great anticipation, excellent timing, Mark. That's not something you can teach.
Able to pull in his first rebound. Duncan playing stiff defense with the strong move. Yes, Ben Wallace. Parker bringing it up court. The dish off by Bowen. Layup's good. Can't get it to drop. They're doing a solid job right now on the defensive boards.
This team recognizes that they can't afford to
block from behind. Ben Wallace. The Pistons are letting everyone get a touch. Hamilton with 2 left.
Hamilton is struggling out there. He's below 20%.
Setting it up. Duncan tries the jumper. Hits it off the glass. Prince was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. It's good. Prince sinks them both. Parker with the ball. Wallace contests the shot. Comes up empty. Well, the poor shooting continues, but his team remains in front.
This is not what we expected, and they're lucky to be ahead at this point.
The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Spurs.
They can't afford to throw careless passes.
That was very nearly a turnover. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. The Spurs playing nose-to-nose defense. Can't get it to fall from the baseline. with the penalty. Rejected from behind.
2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Hamilton contested by Bowen. Can't get it to go from up top. The Spurs are doing an excellent job of containing the other team on offense.
The defense.
Oh, what a block. Ben Wallace. Some tight defense being played. Out of bounds. The loose ball last touched by the Pistons. Parker with force showing. Misfires from downtown.
When you as the shooter think you have an open shot and then all of a sudden you see a guy coming at you for the block, that can really affect your rhythm, and that's why the miss.
The defender not giving up any good looks. The passing lane played by Parker.
That turnover was a direct result of his outstanding defensive play.
Nice ball movement from the Spurs. Bowen with the shot. The two's no good. Phillips surrounded. Can't find the hole. Well, they continue to have their troubles on offense.
Their shooting percentage is one of the main reasons they're behind in this game.
Ten seconds to get a shot off. Wallace with the nice defensive play.
He's really moving right now defensively.
He takes it inside. The strong finish. Rip Hamilton. The shot clock is off as they play this out. He sets up on the right. Bowen picked up by Prince. Wallace sends it away. Wallace from area code distance. That's the end of the first. The Spurs lead by 5.
The difference so far has been the offense. The other team needs to make some adjustments defensively.
Phillips handling.
Bowen picks his pocket.
Parker with the jumper. Can't hit for 2. What a play! Knocked away by Duncan. Advances up court. Phillips with solid defense. From the post, the hook drops.
The Spurs passed it to the low post and got a tough basket in the paint.
Hamilton with defenders all over him. Off the mark. Parker with it on the right side. Blocks it. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Bowen is met by Prince. Intercepted by Phillips. Good things happen when you apply defensive pressure.
He played tough D and forced his man to make a bad pass.
Batted away by Nesterovic. What a move. Manu Ginobili. Phillips on the left side. Pretty nice job of passing by Detroit. Hamilton with time winding down. Jumpers off the mark.
Ginobili didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
From down low, the two's no good. Hamilton brings in a second rebound. Denied by Duncan.
Detroit foul to number 32.
Hamilton with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Ginobili hits the free throw. They're looking to add to this lead. Quite a performance thus far tonight. Their coach has to be happy with their play.
Marv, Greg Popovich was named head coach of the Spurs in 1996 and led them to NBA championships in 99 and 2003. He helped build the Spurs into one of the elite teams in the NBA. That has to fire them up. The offense did an outstanding job of reading the defense and connecting on the alley-oop.
Bowen sets it up near the top. Parker in heavy traffic.
They've realized the defense hasn't been defending that 12-foot area, and that's what they've done. They're scoring.
Totally shut down by Duncan. A difficult shot that time.
He did a nice job of avoiding the block. Kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and got it in.
Parker from in close. Gets two from in close. Brings it up court. Phillips from downtown. Misfires from three. No good on the finger roll.
The Spurs have continued to be active on the defensive boards and have limited the amount of second chance opportunities.
He tees it up. The defensive pressure continues. That was a solid effort near the basket by Wallace. Setting it up on the left. Rejected by Nesterovic. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Prince steps out of bounds. It doesn't go. Tippins, no good. Duncan with the assist. Bowen comes up with the ball.
Good anticipation that time. A heads-up play to deny the passing lane and come up with the steal.
Duncan from up close. Duncan is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. First shot is good. The Spurs have managed to build up a sizable lead.
Right now, they have better execution on the offensive end, and they're playing with a higher level of confidence.
Duncan with a smothering defense.
The Pistons are not making smart decisions passing the ball.
That pass was nearly intercepted. Duncan swats it away. Phillips couldn't get a shot off. It's a 24-second violation.
That must have been a frustrating possession. Great defensive pressure.
Parker being played by Phillips. From downtown, no good from three-point land.
What a defensive play.
A spectacular stop that time by Duncan. Duncan with the jump shot comes up empty. Hamilton beats him with the crossover. Another bad decision has resulted in a turnover.
They continue to throw the ball away, Mark. They don't seem to be learning from their mistakes.
Swatted by Wallace. Parker didn't bite on that one. From the paint, Parker with 10 points and 4 rebounds. Parker gets into the paint. Tim Duncan flushes it down. Hamilton with the ball. Wallace elevates and shoots. Nesterovic with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Wallace misses his first. He hits 1 of 2 from the line. Blocked by Wallace. Hamilton with no pressure, just steps out of bounds.
I don't know how to explain it, Mark.
He crosses over. Stolen by Wallace. He doesn't go for the fake. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Covered tight by Parker. 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go with the clock winding down.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Parker able to penetrate from the low block.
Number 3, Ben Wallace.
Parker is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. He gets it to fall. Wallace able to grab another board. Phillips releasing, hits for 2. Released it in time, avoiding the block.
The look on his face, Mark, I think even he was a little surprised he got that shot off cleanly. Ginobili is having an off night. He's below 20%.
Hamilton crosses him over. He shoots. Ginobili is whistled for the foul, his second personal. Rims out. Hamilton missed both of them. Wallace with a good hand. Yes! The Pistons approach the end of the half with the gap narrowed to 11. Setting it up on the right. The ball is kept moving by San Antonio. Backs him down. Duncan charged with the offensive foul, his first personal.
To number 21, Tim Duncan. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Hamilton goes to the cross. Oh, it's denied. Tim Duncan. Sound defensive effort by Nesterovic. Picked off by Parker. The shot erased by Wallace. The rejection. Duncan up with the shot. 13 seconds left to go in the quarter. They've switched the shot clock off. no choice but to throw one up.
Those aren't high percentage shots when you have a man on you and the clock's about to expire. He was put in a tough spot. He had to let it go.
It's good. He hits the buzzer beater.
The officials will have to review it, but he appeared to have gotten it off in time.
They've reviewed it, and the officials are indicating that he did get it off in time. Setting it up. Ginobili allowing no movement by his man. 10 on the shot clock. Fires from the perimeter. Hits the three. With a man challenging him, he's able to drain it. A good job that time by Billups. Duncan stepped on the line. With the jumper, can't hit for two. He got out and challenged that shot and forced the miss. That's good hustle by Parker. Duncan right at the basket.
Defensive foul to number 22.
Prince with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Duncan, it's no good. He's one of two. Backing down. Wallace working the post.
Yes. They did a very nice job of getting the ball into the post and scoring down low.
Duncan, little room to move. Misses from the post. Brings it up court. Billups puts it up. Can't get it to drop from the top of the circle. Puts down the one-hander. Ginobili.
The Spurs are scoring the basketball and showing good ball movement at the offensive end.
Hamilton closely guarded. The two's no good. Another miss. This game a slip out of reach if they don't find a way to connect.
You're right, Mark. They need to turn it around soon.
Able to penetrate. Tim Duncan.
They saw an opportunity to run a post play and took advantage.
Advances up court. Misses from close.
San Antonio looks determined to dominate the defensive board. They've continued to do a nice job of limiting second chance opportunities.
Kept away from the basket by Hamilton. Shot clock is down to 5.
Defensive
Parker on the pull-up.
32, Rip Hamilton.
Team foul number 2 picked up by the Pistons.
Number 2
Makes the first.
The Spurs are doing a good job of scoring the basketball and haven't allowed the other team to get into any offensive rhythm.
Parker makes both free throws. Ten to put it up. Billups from close range. He doesn't bite on the fake.
He did a nice job of poking it away from the dribbler and coming up with the steal.
A defensive wall put up by Duncan. Lays it up for 2. with the pull-up. The Spurs are ahead by 11. Billups directing traffic from the left side. Bowen stays on his feet. 3 on the clock. Sends it back. Wallace posting up. Nesterovic bringing it up court. Parker at the rim. Hits the finger roll.
The Spurs are maintaining their double-digit lead by moving the basketball and playing solid team defense.
Post shot is no good. Duncan hauls in the rebound.
He's been a monster on the glass tonight.
Wallace returns it to him. Swatted from behind by Nesterovic. Parker being guarded closely. The Pistons are working hard defensively, but the other team is red hot from the field. Wallace with position. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall. Prince with the ball. Looking for the open man. Watched very closely by Duncan. He puts it up. It's off the mark. He had to let it go. Ten seconds to get a shot off. 4 on the clock. Duncan with 4 to shoot. Another board by Hamilton. Billups from three-point territory. No good from three-point land. Setting it up. Ginobili with the notion to fire. Wallace is whistled for the foul, his second personal. It's good.
Wallace is very active right now on the defensive board.
He's done a nice job of anticipating the misses for the rebound. He got a piece of that pass. Prince with no room to breathe. It doesn't go. He had to get rid of it.
Bowen forced his man into a difficult 3 by getting in front of him.
His defensive positioning was very strong on that play. Duncan moving inside. Can't get it to go from in close. Able to shake loose. Rip Hamilton.
Rasheed Wallace.
Duncan, it's fouled by Wallace.
Team foul, number 4.
Good on the first.
Are at the limit.
He skies for the rebound. Sent back by Nesterovic. The 3 is off the mark. Rebound collected by Ginobili. Duncan from point-blank range. Prince made sure the shooter did not complete the play.
The defense was beat. A foul was the only way to stop the basket. Wallace continues his strong play of rebounding the basketball. He's been very active out there.
Billups defended by Parker. Clock's at 3. Down to 2. Finger roll's good.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Parker taking a look from the right side. Throws iron and in. The Pistons taking their time, waiting for the open look. Three to shoot. Pulling up off the mark from the baseline.
You can't ask for anything more on the defensive end.
Excellent defensive pressure and containment by Nesterovic. Ten-second showing on the shot clock. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 3. Oh, rejected. Rasheed Wallace. Phillips working from the middle. The Spurs not falling for any fakes, just staying home. Oh, a great rejection. Tim Duncan. Turnarounds, no good. The defender got a piece of that pass.
They're very lucky it wasn't picked off.
He sets up on the left side. Only 5 left on the shot clock. 3 to get it off. Wallace out of the crowd hits the 2. Less than 24 now. The shot clock is turned off. Advances up court. He sets up on the right. Wallace with a nice block. Launches the prayer. Loose ball out of bounds.
Spurs ball.
3/4 of this one have been played. The Spurs lead by 14.
Here we go, here we go.
Wallace goes for the steal and is called for the reach-in. That's 3.
That's his third personal team foul, number 1.
No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick.
Ginobili had his shot altered, but is able to drain it despite the defensive pressure. A high degree of difficulty on that shot.
Duncan denies him.
Duncan has been playing exceptionally well. His teammates need to follow his lead and step up their level of play.
The pass stolen by Prince. He pressured the ball and forced a bad pass.
He's showing a lot of energy on the defensive end right now.
Wallace goes to the back down. He elevates, rattles it in. Parker with the change of direction. Rejected from behind. Loose ball last touched by the Pistons. Bowen covered by Wallace. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Oh, what a block. Rip Hamilton can't get it to go. A terrific interception by Parker. He doesn't go for the fake. The Spurs with nice ball distribution. Wallace on the denial. Nesterovic knocks it away. Here's Ginobili. Manu Ginobili throws it down. Tim Duncan. Parker at the basket, able to finger roll.
Tony Parker.
Here's Wallace. Can't get the hook to drop. Powers it through. The Pistons continue to do an exceptional job of playing pressure defense.
The other team has turned the ball over numerous times.
Played out in front by Hamilton. Ginobili from in close. Gets two with the finger roll. Hamilton looking to hit. Hits for two.
Defensive foul to number 32, Rip Hamilton.
Ginobili was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. It drops. Two for two. Setting it up on the right. Phillips, not a lot of space. Misses the close shot. Parker with the ball. Sent away by Wallace. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. From the post, the Spurs lead by 20. The Pistons are playing solid defense, but the other team is simply on fire from the field.
They look unstoppable right now.
He tees it up, misses from inside. Parker, played by Phillips. Some in-your-face defense being played right now. Hamilton crosses over. Duncan rejects it. Prince blocks it. Finishes strong with two hands. Parker handling. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Launches from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown.
Nice job challenging the three.
Well, we're seeing solid defensive pressure applied by Phillips. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Wallace recovers the loose ball. Loose ball out of bounds. Parker gets it off. It's good from the left of the circle. He sets up on the right. Nastarovich denies the shot. Parker from up close. Misses from close. Hamilton blowing the post. Hamilton is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. First shot is good. Hamilton gets them both. We're seeing some ball movement. Ginobili with the shot, misses the two. Knocked away by Nesterovic.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touch by the Spurs. 3 to shoot. Phillips with 2 on the clock. Can't hit for 2. The shooter was forced into a rush shot and the miss. That was some nice defense by Parker. Hamilton making a defensive statement. Wallace from down low. The two's no good.
The pressure has been very effective.
The hurried pass was intercepted by Bowen.
Defensive
Duncan tries the jumper. The defensive foul committed by Wallace. That's his 4th personal.
Number 3.
Duncan can't find the hole. He misses both. The rebound cleared by Wallace. Setting it up on the right. Nesterovic is fouled and early charge to Hamilton.
2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Comes up empty. He comes back down with the board. Hamilton right at the basket. Finger rolls it for 2. Duncan working on his defender. They move it around the offensive end. Three on the clock. Duncan setting up down low. Wallace hounding the defensive glass.
He's doing a terrific job of getting after the ball tonight.
He changes direction. Caught from behind by Nesterovic. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Wallace from close range.
To number 8,
The defensive foul committed by Nesterovic. That's his 2nd personal. He gets it to fall. Wallace sinks them both. From down low, the defender able to bother his shot.
He didn't get there in time to block the shot, but did enough to force a miss.
Rasheed Wallace. He won't be denied. Setting it up. He's stripped by Wallace. Denied by Nesterovic. This contest is over. The Spurs take this game and should enjoy this win.
They outplayed the other team and deserve to come out on top.
Okay, listen, your boy Ortiz is in the building.